Yo, yo, you already know what it is. Life first, coming at you with another one. So for today, I would like to share some awareness to a conversation that is happening specific to a young lady that was molested. Now, the individual mom is going to give specific accounts to the abuser as far as um, who this individual is, the acts that this person did, and ultimately how everything did indeed happen based upon receipts.
And I think was an important interview to have. I spoke about Miss Jessica Reed, 2 or 3 times on my platform, and it got the ball rolling on some developments of Mr. Charlemagne the God. But I think some things that are being put out in the media may not necessarily be true. So we're gonna let the mother and the brother speak about what's actually the facts. So go ahead. And thank you guys personally for coming. And I know everybody's excited to hear from you.
Thank you for allowing us to be on, man.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah. Hi, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jonathan. I am Reed's mother. First, I want to thank Mr. Brown for having us on his platform. I want to thank all of the supporters and the YouTubers, Star, and family, friends.
So this is why people, it's very important based upon your receipts every single moment, based upon your existence, you're leaving behind receipts. Now, you might say, well, who cares? What does it really matter? Right? But you need to understand at some point when your receipts get pulled, now it's simple. It's simple. You're going to be able to see based upon history where you fall.
There's a lot to cover. I'm going to start out from the beginning. We are here because we want to talk about Jessica and talk about her story. So I want to start first with the
Hold on.
DNA
Hold on 1 second, ma'am. They're saying it's a sound issue.
because,
Can you hear me? They're saying it's a
okay,
sound issue. I don't know if
I
it was
can
your
hear you.
son's audio because we hear you clear now. I think it might have been your son's audio. So go ahead and
He's
continue
not
because
up
I
here
think
anymore.
yeah, okay. Well, your sound is good now. So just go ahead and continue, and when we come back in, I think he's gonna fix his sound. So go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
Okay.
ahead and continue.
Okay. I want to start first with the DNA. I've heard a lot about people talking about the DNA had proved him innocent. DNA did not prove Charlemagne innocent. And I want to state some facts so that that can be up because that's all I hear, like, all over the place. Well, he's innocent. DNA proved him innocent. No, he is not innocent. And the DNA did not prove him innocent. There was no analysis performed. The tests were inconclusive. And I'm going to get a little bit and understand. I have a document here from South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, Forensic Services, Laboratory Report. This is the report that was done on my daughter and on him. She took a rape kit, the sexual, she was given that. It states here that blood, there was no analysis performed. Saliva, no analysis performed. On him, Charlemagne, Leonard Larry McCalvey, blood, no analysis performed. Saliva, no analysis performed. No analysis performed means that there were no detailed examination of anything complex in order to understand its nature or to determine its essential features. There was no study. There was no study on this. So that's why it's inconclusive, because it was not leading to a firm conclusion, not ending doubt or dispute. So this is why the DNA did not prove his innocence. And I have the document right here. It's inconclusive. There was no analysis performed on any of the tests that were given. None of them.
Can you put that closer to the screen so people can see it a little better? Just kind of
Yeah,
center it in the camera.
sure. And if they want the document, um, they'll be able to get it. They can. I'll give the email before we leave, and they can
Okay.
request the documents. I'll be more than glad to send them.
Okay, I'll put
Okay.
that in the
All right.
description box. Okay, you can go ahead and continue. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Okay. Also, this is from the state of South Carolina, County of Berkeley, of South Carolina versus Leonard L. McCalvey. And he was ordered to submit blood tests. This is the blood test. So it was very difficult for me to go over all this. I mean, it was very difficult for me to even go over the videos, the DJ academic videos and all that stuff. But, you know, I had to. I had to listen to it because I want to put the truth out there because there's so many lies. And even Charlemagne, I mean, he is a liar. And I'm here to say it. He's a liar. The truth is not in him. So he had to take blood, yes. But on the DJ academic, he says he had to take hair follicles and all that stuff. Well, I challenge that. Where is the documents? Where's the statements that you had to take all those tests? Because on my documentation, and you're here, does not state anything in regards to you taking hair follicles or anything. You took blood, you gave blood, that's it. And there was no analysis performed on that blood. So how does the DNA prove you innocent? Liar. Now I'm going to really tell everyone the reason he was able to take a plea to the lesser crime. It had nothing to do with the DNA because the DNA is inconclusive. There was no analysis performed. He did not take the higher charge, couldn't be given the higher charge because the victim was uncooperative. My daughter, 15 years old, was traumatized after that incident. She was traumatized. I don't think I can explain to you the severity of this. I don't think I can explain the pain that she went through and that her family went through on June 8th, 2001. So that's why he's still here out and not in jail or under the jail, because I did not let her testify. Because when I went in that emergency room and saw my daughter uncontrollably shaking, when I saw her hysterical, out of her mind, traumatized by what just happened to her, I could not let her testify on the witness stand. I didn't want her to repeat that pain and suffering, which I knew she would if she had gone on that stand. Cross-examine jurors or whatever. And I didn't want that for her. So I made the decision not to let her testify at that time. And I took my children and we moved out of the state of South Carolina. And I took them and we moved to Virginia. At that time, I was hysterical myself. And being a victim myself of abuse, I know the pain. So yes, that was the decision I made then. I made that decision. You know, I was thinking about her well-being and her state of mind, and I wanted her safe. Now, Charlemagne, I'll tell you, how he sleep at night, I don't know. How he is able to go on YouTube videos, you know, podcasts, The Breakfast Club, writing a book, or anything. How can he sleep at night talking about giving my daughter Spanish fly, drugging and raping?
So again, this was Life First, coming at you with another one. Again, justice for Jessica Reed. Justice for Jessica Reed. Again, people, it's simple.
I don't even
If
play
you
that.
know
You got
what-
like a charge? How you beat that?
Because I didn't do it. It was a criminal sexual conduct with a minor charge.
That mean you would have to like register for the
Yeah, I was.
right?
It was the year 2000, 2001. And I think I was a dude. So I bought. You know, I invited her to the party. See, she was at the party and shit. She got drunk, high, whatever. Something happened in the room with a couple of my dudes. Criminal sexual conduct with a minor. So I had to get blood and hair follicles.
Oh, for you going down there to initially explain it?
They ain't had nobody else depending on. So being that I went down there and took full responsibility, well, lock him up.
Did it get through? You got indicted on it and everything, or?
Now I went to court. Went to court and they reduced the charges to like contributing to the delinquency of a minor because I had to give blood and all DNA samples, and it wasn't me. Whoever touched it wasn't me.
So you didn't get no jail time over that?
Nah, I got like probation, like 4 or 5 months probation or something like that.
Man.
Something like.
That's so. I mean,
so that's the reason I don't play those games with females. I don't play games like that. Like if I'm kicking it with you, I'm kicking it with you. I'm not bringing no randoms over. Somebody I just met from the club.